Hi, my name is Jake. Now let's talk music. And I don't know how else to say this, but I am just so excited because Kanye at his show last night in China announced that he is going to be making his solo album for this year, Bully. And he also previewed a song from that album. I do have to be honest though. I hope that he changes everything that he did with Vultures. I love Kanye, but I am done with the Vultures era. Him and Ty Dolla Sign are talking about Vultures 3, how it's still going to be coming. They don't know when, but they said eventually it will. I honestly say scrap Vultures 3 and put all of your time and effort into this solo album because there is just no reason to make this Vultures 3. Vultures 1, though there were some good songs, it was uninspired and didn't it didn't help his discography. It was one of his worst albums. And then even later this year, he made Vultures 2, which the production on it was rushed. Everything was just rushed. He tried to put this out, it was unfinished, and a lot of the songs just weren't good. Um, that being said, Field Trip is still amazing. Love that song. But other than that, I can't just be like, oh yeah, this isn't a bad album. I would have to say that Vultures 2 is the worst album Kanye has ever made. And then it's Vultures 1. I would say Jesus is King. The production that went into that album, that puts it above those two albums because these past two albums, it's uninspired work. It's literally just saying, you know what, we can do a collab album and let's make multiple, but let's not put hard work into it. Let's just make something that's sloppy and just throw it out there to the community. These last two albums are like a fuck you to the Kanye community, and I just hope that he gets away from that. I'm done with the Vultures era. Cancel Vultures 3. Focus on making this solo album amazing. Because so far in your discography, you have not made a bad solo album. And don't start doing that now. Don't try and rush this thing. If it doesn't come out in 2024, I would rather see it come out in 2025 and actually be amazing music. But that being said, there are a couple of teasers that we have seen. Um, One of those being Beauty and the Beast, which was the song that he previewed at his show in China. And it sounds really good. To me, after listening to it, it sounds really good. And even before that, I think it was September 15th at one of his other shows, he previewed a song Preacher Man, which he said was going on his next album, which that was before he even announced a solo album. Sorry. Um so people thought, "Oh, this is going on Vultures 3." Preacher Man, like the production on it, it's like a soul sample, like what old Kanye would do, which made his music so amazing. Some of his best music comes from soul sample flips, like Through the Wire, like that's amazing. God, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Just I literally just sat down and decided to make this video. But honestly, I am so excited for this album. But if it's anything like these Vultures albums, I'm it's just gonna be a disappointment. Another thing that he did, he posted on his Instagram story a couple of days ago. He dropped like a beat that he had made in the studio, and it was like very Egyptian esque and had like foreign language in the background. I It's been a minute since I listened to it, and I just remember it because I have like story notifications on for Kanye. Ever since like the whole uh anti-Semitic thing, I just have to be careful of what he actually puts out into the world. And then there was the whole nitrogen thing that happened with his dentist. That was bad. But I am truly excited for this album. Uh, I don't think I even said the name of it. Bully, which the biggest thing is he needs to have a purpose with this album because you think about the albums that he's made before this, there has been a purpose behind making it. He didn't just decide, I'm going to make an album. That's literally what he's done with his last two collab albums. He was like, I can make this, so I'm going to. There isn't a reason why I'm making this, but I'm just going to put it out there. And Kanye doesn't even look like Kanye anymore. Like, it it's been a tough year for Kanye. And honestly, I just hope after the whole thing coming out about the nitrogen gas, I hope that he's off of that, not doing that anymore, and he can truly get back to where he was. And I mean, even back in the Donda era, I I would love to see that Kanye back. Like he is, he literally spent uh like a month in the stadium just working and grinding and getting that album ready. I want to see that type of Kanye. I don't want to see Vultures Kanye. If it is anything like Vultures, I might only listen to the album once because I tried listening to Vultures multiple times. It it sucked, and I just don't want to have to listen to anything like that again. It He just better get his shit together on this next album. And honestly, I would much rather it come out in 2025 so we don't get something rushed like Vultures 2. He said that it's supposed to come out sometime before the end of this year, but I even then Kanye, he always lies about his release dates. He did with the Vultures. He's done it with every single album. So I don't think it will come out this year, and I hope it doesn't. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. And yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can stay up to date with all of my videos. Like, I think I'm about to post the Tommy Richmond video and then I'm gonna post this. I actually didn't end up listening to the baby mixtape yet. I've got a lot of albums from last week to still listen to, but yeah, I'll get this and the Tommy Richmond video out probably sometime tonight. I just have to edit both and get like thumbnails created and everything done for it. But I'm gonna start working on that right now. So yeah, peace.